Hello team, this is Manjish. So today we're going to talk about how our AI system, like how our all-in-one suite will help a lot of traders to take a lot of positions and make money in the market. And today I'm going to talk about like how this was those these tools were used able to handle all the intraday positions and other things, and which will definitely help you out with respect to what are the time frames which we can see. You can see here we offer different time frames. So good part here is just with one click, our data will change and where you can able to see the 1 minute data, 5 minutes data, 15 minutes data, and 1 hour data. So using this, we can able to plan our trades according to this. So apart from this, we this is directly connected to the brokers such as Five Pace, IFL. So through which we can able to directly place the orders directly to the brokers. And apart from this, we can also able to see option chain where we can also see multiple strikes as well as multiple expiries as well. So where you can also see the multiple expiries as well as you can also see the multiple strikes over here. And good part about this is you can add the strategies like when you click on the strategies, you will be able to see uptrend strategies, downtrend strategies, volatility based strategies, arbitration, all these things. So just with a one click, we can able to add the strategies. So through which I can able to see this. There is a strategy which has been added here. I can just if I just place here, automatically it goes and plays through a broker account. And drop here, and where I can also drag and drop call and puts. So I can build my own positions here by creating create strategies. Let's assume like TT1. So it creates a strategy here. So using which I can able to create a click on the charts. You can able to see the combined premium charts of premium features will definitely help you out lot of strategy which you can build, and this will help you out a lot of things. Apart from this, we can also see something like visualizer where you can create a positions. Let's assume I take a call positions or different positions by using a let's assume I able to add the long strategies this one. So use through which I can able to uh, say what is my PNN and all those things. Through this we can able to see those positions, and apart from this there's a lot of things where you can able to figure it out. For example, like if you see there is a order flow which we can see in detail about how much the order was happening and what are the things it was happening today and all those things. So through which we can able to decide what could be the type of the day and all those things. Like you can also see there's a huge stack imbalance of data. That means the huge selling orders has been placed, and through which there was a selling which happened when the market spiked up. So many people thought it is going to go on the upside when you see the candles, but actually speaking there was a huge sell orders which were already placed as a limit through this, and where this could be act as a resistance, and they would be pulling up to the downside. So these kind of features we can able to use and see how this is happening, and what all these things are happening. Like you can see you can see the sellers data as well as the buyers data, and also you can see there was a price which is going on the upside where we can clearly see the delta part. Now what do you mean by delta? Delta is nothing but the difference between buyers and sellers. Now if you see here at the exact top there was a divergence. So till here there was a buyers who were in control, but after this there was a seller who were in control, and through which from there if you see this, if you can keep this as a stop loss, and you could have shorted somewhere here, and you could hold, you could have ride the whole run of the move, which could be helpful for you to handle all those things. Now coming up with strategies where if you see there's a three point of control. So this yellow line will be representing as a point of control. If you see there is a point of control which is rising with a delta positive, that means you can able to take position keeping this as a stop loss, and you could have hold till here until where we can get the divergence part. So the moment you see there is a delta divergence in order flow, and this could be going in a lot of downside may, which we could able to capture almost like if you see here from the 39,740 it went till somewhere around 39,347. So we could easily capture something like kind of 400 points kind of a move. So you can able to catch all those things. So similarly, you can click on anything like if you want to add up any of the, let's assume the watch list, you can just go and click on the watch list. So automatically Nifty 50 stocks will be added up here. And by just clicking on one thing, and you can automatically see this order flow and other things. Similarly, you can also see the options data of any stocks at a time, and you can about to see all those data part. So that is a good part here. And also like you can also see the very important features what we can see here, something called as where using the price action as well as the orders which we are able to see here. This is a new thing which we have developed, and using through which we can clearly see like there was a price which was coming down, and this would act as a support. So that's how we can able to see all these things. We'll be able to tell you in detail in the training sessions, and you can also see something called as cumulative data. Now, what do you mean by cumulative data? In the sense, the positions of the exactly whether intraday players, whether they are holding their position or selling their position. So this we can able to figure it out using the cumulative delta part, and which is very useful, because when you see this there is a down move here, but when you see the cumulative delta there was no much difference, and later on you can see there's a buying which came and the market moved on the upside. So, and then later on there was a slowly selling part which took account. Exactly you can see here the selling exactly started here, that's why it's indicating here, and then the big move started coming down. So these could we could able to handle this. Our AI suite will handle a lot of things, use it through which we'll have a in detail training session about like and how we are able to do it, how this would be helpful, and we can also see something called as advanced concept, something called as order flow as well as market profile, and all those things we can able to see it. So stay tuned to us, and come if you have any doubts you can contact us, and we will tell you in detail. And then people who subscribe to our products, so we will be giving a in detail training for 2 days, and then we will be handled you for a month, and where you can also see like and there could be a lot of things which we will train and that we can handle in the live market also. So thank you for watching this.